Hi there, you're in the lab with your mate JJ. Today is mail call. In the mail call videos, we just look at what has arrived in the mail. I got a couple of bags of stuff, three bags of stuff from China, from AliExpress. So it's just some dribs and drabs, nothing hugely exciting, but just some bits and pieces. Yeah, let's get on with it. Over to the bench and we'll have a look at what's arrived in the mail. Here we are on the bench. I thought I might do this first because I think it's kind of cool. This is it's like a brush holder for your brushes. Of course, I don't have many brushes. I have mostly tools of various types. So I thought we might do this first together. I'll just clip out my label. As some of you will know, I'm a bit of a scrapbooker, so I keep these labels in my scrapbook. And when my niece comes to visit me, we play scrapbook together. I have a working scrapbook that I keep next to my bench, and then I have 7 or 8 archive folders full of stuff. So every now and again, I need to archive the workbook scrapbook thingo. Now I learned from my mates. Oh no, yep, this is wood. It's not plastic with veneer on it. It's actually made out of fair dinkum wood. Cool. And it looks like it just snaps together, doesn't it? There wasn't any instructions or anything. I guess they figure it's just that simple. So I suppose this one goes on the bottom. Oh, I'm not sure. It's a bit of a mystery. Alright, well I don't know how that works. These seem to go in together, don't they? I might just jump over to the computer with you and we'll see if we can find a picture of this thing. Here we are on the computer, and this is my 67 holes paintbrush holder stand. It's made out of wood, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So we've got everything we need to know now. Chuck you back over to the to the bench and let's put this thing together. Here we are back on the bench. So now we know this goes in the bottom, then this goes there, and this goes there, and then this is the back. Very good. So let's go. 1, 2. Do you think I should put some glue on these things? I don't know. 2. Oh dear. Alright, so I'm just going to glue this together. I've got a little bit of wood glue here, and this thing's just hanging together by friction, so a bit of glue probably isn't a bad idea. I'm just going to do these joints here, which are on the bottom, and then I'm just going to go and take it outside and let it dry for another day. Alright, so I'll just take this outside and let it set, and then once that's set, we might put some on the back as well, but there's no rush. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. So I've just put that new little brush holder in the out the back. It's drying because I've just put on the wood glue. I'll give it another round of wood glue too. I'll just dry it one side at a time though. So on we go. What have we got here? All right. Why do I feel like there's still something in this bag? No, it's all good. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, IFR Z44. These are MOSFETs, and they seem to be, I don't know, they stood out. They're labelled a bit different to how MOSFETs are usually labelled. They've got this funky name, the IRF Z44. I'm not sure if they're jelly bean MOSFETs or not, I'm not sure. Now, these are different types. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of integrated circuits here. Not sure what's in those. And got a bunch of capacitors as well. Now these are all different. We got 39, 46, 39, 46, 55, TP 142, 142, 142, and then Z725, Z725, and Z275. That's what I said? Yeah, that's what I said. Alright, well, let's do the MOSFETs first. I'll just grab the drawer. Alright, well, this is my drawer of IRF Z44 MOSFETs. As you can see, I've got a label in there from earlier on. It's still got its bubble wrap on it. I'm going to just pop that bubble wrap. Now, before we file these new MOSFETs, let's just give them a bit of a test with the component analyzer, just to see that everything seems to be in spec. So I'll take one of the original ones here, and I'll wire up the component analyzer. Alright, well he's all hooked up. Now we'll turn him on and the test will run. Okay, it's an N-channel enhancement mode for MOSFET. A VGS on 1.753. Okay, at 5 milliamps. Okay. Okay, and VGS off is 1.2 volts. Interesting. Alright, well I think I'll be happy just to know that it's an N-channel enhancement mode MOSFET. that will do. That will satisfy me. So pop those in there. Now I'm going to be cutting out the labels. I'm going to be cutting out the labels. These are in a similar bag. I suspect I've just bought the same ones I've bought previously. Anyway, let's do one of them. So, wire them up. If you do know about these IFR Z44s, I'd be happy to hear more about them in the comments. I could go and look up more myself on the internet, but I care, but I just don't care that much. All I know about these MOSFETs is that they seem to be a fairly common choice. So yeah, the bubble wrap looks the same. I think this is just dead set same. Alright, I'm going to time lapse this bit. And there we have it, a box full of MOSFETs. So I've kept the baggies up the back here. I'll file those in the bag later on. So I'll just put I'll put this away, and we'll go on with the LM311s. Okay, so I was prepared in advance. I've already made this. The LM311 is a voltage comparator, and I've got this drawer ready to go. So we'll pop these guys out, and we'll just confirm that they're the same. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep oh gee, that wasn't well put together at all, was it? I'll redo that. So we'll put some labels in the back here. Alright, I'll time lapse this bit. Alright, there we have it. A box full of LM311 voltage comparators. So I'll just go and file those. And on we go. So I seem to have bought a bunch of... Oh, these are LMs as well. These are a different type. Ah, that's going to really push me for space in the drawer. What are we going to do about that? They might fit. Yeah, they might fit. I'll go grab the drawer again. As you can see, some of my my voltage comparators came on these great big honking bits of foam. And I could get rid of those. I don't necessarily need to keep that. But these loose ones might just sort of fill in all around it. So we'll give that a go, huh? And then if it doesn't all work out, I'll use smaller foam for the back here. So I'm going to time lapse this. I'm just going to organize these. Alright, so putting those loose ones in there worked fine. So might as well just go file that now. Alright, on we go. Now these capacitors, I've got 3 bags here, but I'm expecting 5 bags. So these should all be different spec. Yep. So we've got 1 nanofarad, 10 nanofarads, and 100 nanofarads. Okay, that's 1, 10, 100. I'll get the boxes. Okay. So 1 nanofarad is 0.001 microfarads. Similarly, 10 nanofarads are 0.01 microfarads, and 100 nanofarads is 0.1 microfarads. So, just confirming. Alright, now I'm going to keep the label up the back. So let me just chop that out. Oh dear me, I'm a bit weary today. So many videos to make. I'm just recording this unboxing right now, so I can get on with some other things. I've actually, I've got to release a Maxitronics video, so I'll be working on that later today after I've got this mail call all done. Alright, there we go. So there's our 1 nanofarads, very good. And then this guy, I'm going to do the same thing. Alright, I might just time lapse the rest of this. Alright, so all of those capacitors have been filed. So what's next? Let's have a look at what's in here, huh? Oh wow. So it's a capacitor kit. There we go. Neato bonito. Alright, where will I keep that? That's an interesting problem to have. I'll have to think about this one. Ah yes, now I thought these were pretty cool. I'll have to cut out the thing. There it is. Alright. Alright. These are pliers for wire winding. So you just put the wire in there and you loop it around and off you go. It's been greased, that's very good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to have these honking things. Where will I keep them? Let's see if they'll fit up here. Not quite, I'll put them in the bottom drawer here. Awesome. Now we're just going to cut out our scrap for our scrapbook. And on we go. Not sure what's in here. It's very well packaged, isn't it? Ah, it's a MOSFET kit. Very good. Now, let me just check my MOSFET drawers. If I have enough drawers, I'll split the pack. Otherwise, I'll keep it in its thing. So give me 1 second and I'll have a look into that. Alright, I'm back. And I'm happy to report that I do indeed have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drawers over in the component drawers over there in the booth. So we're actually going to be taking this out, busting it up and putting it away. So let's duck over to the booth together and we can do that now. Here we are in the booth, and this is our box of MOSFETs. So I'm going to time lapse this, just going to file them. Alright, so that's all of those put away. I tried to use the magnet to help me grab them out, but the leads weren't magnetic, so I used my trusty tweezers instead. Now I'm just going to go and file this box, and then I'll be back to keep on keeping on. Alright, so all those MOSFETs have been filed. It's just a couple more things to get through. Let's see what this is. Alright, 5-inch professional round concave pliers. Ah yes, okay, so these are twisty pliers, similar but different to the other ones that I showed you just a moment ago. There we go. Oh, pink, hot. So got a bit of grease on it there. Keep the rust off. Very good. So you see again the bit for doing the windy. So yes, very cool. Again, I'll try up here. Yeah, that worked pretty well. I'm happy to keep them up there. So let's get ourselves a label for scrapbooking. Alright, now cut it a bit too deep there. Just trying to cut the bubble wrap off so that it doesn't chew up too much space. Alright. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you, I already have one of. So this is a second one. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deploy all of this, but we'll chop out the label here. Now what it is, it's a, well, what do they call it? Detached plastic pen holder, 96 holes. So it's for holding tools. Can hold paintbrushes, of course, but I use screwdrivers, tweezers, that sort of thing. So it should be pretty easy to assemble. Huh. Seems to be missing the legs. Where are the legs? Maybe they're in another container, I don't know. Not sure what's in here. It's a bit disappointing about that that plastic holder thingo, because I really wanted to get that deployed. Anyway. Okay, this is a brush holder as well, and it's literally to use your brushes when you're painting, so you can... I don't do much painting, but I thought that it might be able to temporarily hold tools. I don't know. Cheap plastic stuff from China, that's what it is. I am annoyed about that thingammy though. Alright. So the idea is you can put your tool in there while you're using it. I don't know. Do I care? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, now onward. See what's in here. Yes. So these are just USB adapters of various types. I'm going to cut that open because I'm going to want to keep the thing. Alright, these are USB Type-C to micro. See, I've got this Type-C cable on my bench here, and I just want to be able to run it out into other types of USB devices. So I got myself a bunch of USB-C to micro, and I think probably to mini as well. We'll see in a second. This is also Type-C to micro. Okay, not sure why I got so many of them. Are these the same? H4185 by 3. Okay, I'm not sure what the difference is. Alright, I'm just going to time lapse this. Alright, on we go. Did I show you that, by the way? That's my USB-C to USB micro. Actually, I'm just going to add an extra label. So this is my USB-C to USB-B label. I'll just add that on. I don't really see it being important to keep those separate. They can just live in the same container, should be fine. There we go, USB-C to USB micro, USB-C to USB-B. Alright, now what's in here? Interesting. Not sure what I've done here. Looks pretty boring. Why did I buy this? Just cut this open. Seems to me to be just USB-C to USB micro. I'm not sure why I got it. I got so many of them. Alright. Well, I'm just going to cut out the label. So we'll put all those back over there. Cut out the label for the bottom of the drawer there. 1, 2, 3, and it's just going to rip off. Sort of. There it goes. Alright. I'll stick him in the bottom. Alright. On we go. Nearly there, by the way. Just a couple of small packages to go. There we go. These are the other capacitors that I was expecting. So these are 47 nanofarad and 470 nanofarad. Yeah, okay. 470 nanofarad. There we go. 470 nanofarad. And then this one should be okay, that's the sticker. Okay. Yep. Alright, cool. So these are the 47 nanofarad. These are the 470 nanofarad. Alright, I'm going to time lapse this bit. Alright, we're almost done. Let's see what's in here. Alright, there's a label. It says, oh, okay. Okay. I bought this for the next silicon chip and JCAR mini project. So I'm glad these have arrived. I'm going to get on with that project soon too. Not entirely sure where I'm going to keep these. Let's just cut this up a bit. What do we got here? Take him out. Alright, now we might as well just open one of them to see what we're dealing with. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 is good. Now I think these are just a MOSFET on a circuit board. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I think that's what they are. So they call it a MOS module. A MOS module. And you can use it to drive a load, and it's got the various pins that you're going to need. So, what are we going to call these? Yeah, it says for Arduino Raspberry Pi. What are we going to call it? I'm going to call it IRF 520 MOS driver module. What do you reckon? Now, how many of these will I be able to fit? Problems, decisions, problems, decisions. Well, I'm going to take them all out, so let's do that to start with. Alright, so there we go, 2 boxes of IRF 520 MOS drivers. Let's go file those. Alright, and this is our last package for today. So let's pop this open and see what's in here. Very good. So these are the thermistors that I wanted to get to go with the those MOSFET drivers that we just packaged. These 2 components are both necessary for the next J-Car mini project that I'm going to be doing. So now I've got everything I need to get on with that, which is excellent. I'll be doing that as soon as possible. So stay tuned for the next J-Car mini project that will be coming out on the channel in the next week or 2. I've got to catch up with the mini projects. I'm well behind, but I will catch up. I'm not going to quit on that. I'm going to get it done. So there we go. I might as well separate them all off. Looks like I got the end of the board here, do you see? Take that off, put it in my scrap drawer. Bit of scraps, scrap board. Alright, now these are analog temperature sensors. I might just file this. I'll be back. Alright, well I found my analog temperature modules board, and I'm just going to chuck these in there. Looks like I've got different types of them, so that's all well and good. Keep the documentation in there. I got everything I need available. Alright, well that's everything, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'll take you over to the farewell cam. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'll just file some stuff with you. So I've got myself this sheet of paper here. I'm just going to stick the bits and pieces on. I've also got some bags to file, so let's do that together quickly. And that's a wrap. So just some stuff from China today. I suppose the least favorite thing, it's a toss-up between this brush holder, which honestly I don't think I'm going to have much use for, but you never know when a particular bit of plastic will come in handy. And I suppose the other thing that was a bit of a disappointment was this. If it had the 4 legs, I could put it together, but it's missing the 4 legs, so gonna have to, I don't know, I guess I'll buy some new ones. They weren't expensive, $5, it's not worth taking back. My favorite thing today? It's a good question. I suppose it was the paintbrush drawer holder thing. I showed it to you, except I've taken it outside with glue on it. I'm gluing it together. Yeah, so that was my favorite thing today. But really just, you know, little bits and pieces, just fleshing out some of the capabilities of the lab. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and please remember to hit like and subscribe.